Hey guys, I'm back with another video, second one on this YouTube channel. But I thought I'd switch it up a little bit because the market breakdown before was about half an hour, and going forward, market breakdowns are longer videos. But I want to spend a maximum of 5 minutes talking about something that's really hopefully going to change your trading, because it certainly has for me. And it's nothing. It's no new skills. Okay, it's using what you currently know, but it's just really it's thinking. It's using your head, using logic that. Sometimes in the markets it's easy to forget. Okay, so this is like a 5-minute lesson, but I promise if you use this this technique or this way of thinking, it will improve your trading. So try it in this trading week going ahead. So this chart pattern here, I put out a poll in my Telegram asking what is this chart pattern, and everyone said head and shoulders. Okay, seems fairly obvious, right? Okay. Head and shoulders, sure. That's not what I'd say though. I don't think that's right. And the reason I think that is because we can't kind of explain what the chart pattern is without looking at the bigger picture, right? The definition of a head and shoulders isn't just what it looks like. It's not just a left shoulder, a head and a right shoulder, okay? Because here we've got that, okay? But this doesn't make it head and shoulders. A head and shoulders is a reversal pattern in the markets, okay? Where you go from an uptrend, then you have this, and then a downtrend. So how can you say this is a head and shoulders if you haven't seen the trend? Okay, just because you have this shape in a chart, it does not make it a head and shoulders reversal pattern. Okay, that is what I'm getting at in this video. You can't look at chart patterns and reversal patterns without looking at the trend before, and so many people make this mistake. I see people talking about a head and shoulders on the hourly or a head and shoulders on the daily, but I'm looking at the trend and it's not an uptrend. So how can you have a head and shoulders reversal pattern? Okay, that is where people get stopped out. They just lose trades because just because you see a shape, it doesn't make it a chart pattern as we know it. Okay, these are two examples. It's the same. The red box is the same here, guys. But if you look at the trends, this time we've got a downtrend, then an uptrend. So the one on the right here is a head and shoulders. Can you see we've got an uptrend, head and shoulders, then a downtrend? Okay, so what you look for is an uptrend into a head and shoulders, and then when you break the neckline, then you look at sells. Okay, but so many people, they'd see this, and as soon as you get here, they'd look for sells. Why would you look for sells? This is almost a double bottom, a double bottom if you like. We've got bottom and bottom, right? So this, I would take buys from here. Okay, but so many people would see, oh, this shape is a head and shoulders, let's take a sell. Guys, don't look at the shape, look at the chart pattern, but you have to look at the bigger picture, okay? This is the main point of this video. Look at the bigger picture, look left, okay? You hear that a lot, look left, okay? Guys, this makes it a double bottom, okay? It might be a head and shoulders pattern, okay? But the market tries to trick you, and it's going to trick people like this. The majority of people will not look at the bigger picture, okay? So many people, they look at an hourly chart, and they'll see this, oh, head and shoulders, brilliant, sell. Immediately they get stopped out. And this is how the market fulfills the orders. If the institutions are looking to buy, they need people to place sell orders in the opposite direction. So that's why they do this. Everyone will sell here. This is where you need to buy because you've looked at the bigger picture. Okay, it's the same pattern, but guys, it's so easy to get caught out. So look left, identify the trend. I'll go through in another video just how important the trend is and how we can identify it. But the trend is so important when we're looking at reversal patterns. Okay, and I thought I'd give you a live example just in case you think I'm BSing for 5 minutes, right? Let's look at this. Okay, GBP USD from a while back. I just picked a random point and found the nearest pattern. So here we've got this neckline in yellow, okay, and we've got left shoulder, head, and right shoulder. So a really nice head and shoulders, right? Wrong. Look at this. This is at the bottom of a downtrend, right? So how can we have a head and shoulders reversal pattern at the bottom of a downtrend? That's not right, okay? So if you were just looking, like most people do, at all right head and shoulders pattern, then you would get stopped out. You'd sell here and you'd get stopped out. What you need to look at is the bigger picture, right? In this case, what we've got is it's a bit more like, let's draw something like this, okay? This is a bit more like this. An inverted head and shoulders, so the other way around with a left shoulder, head, and right shoulder. So you'd actually look for buys on this break and beautiful retest here. Okay, do you see how important it is to look at the bigger picture? Because to be honest, a few kind of months ago, before I'd kind of clocked all of this stuff, I would have looked for sells here. I would have, oh, brilliant, head and shoulders, I'll look for a sell. But guys, it doesn't work like that. Okay, please look left, look at the bigger picture, and trade safely using these guidelines. Okay, this is how you see me getting these sniper entries and kind of tight stop losses and high risk to rewards. It's just by using these simple bits of logic. Okay, it's not hard. Okay, but you just need to think. Everyone thinks they can read a book, learn a load of chart patterns, and that's it. But they forget to just think. It's really, really simple. Okay, use all these techniques, but don't forget to use your common sense. That is the most important technique you could ever use. Okay. So it's a small thing. It's something. I'll be honest. You probably watch this and think that's obvious, right? It's very, very obvious. Okay, but I promise you, most traders out there are not using their common sense. So, guys, please use your common sense, like I've said so, and just look left on the charts. Look at the trend before you look at the pattern. Okay, and I promise you, your trading will improve very, very quickly. Okay, I've actually rambled on for 6 minutes now, so I'll end it there. That's your 5-minute lesson in 6 minutes. But I hope it made some sense and I hope it helped. Thanks, guys.